There's a fish. I don't know what it is, probably a big old bream. Yeah. See if I can get you in here without busting me up. Come back here, big fella. Come back here. All right. Oh, easy with them hooks, easy, easy. Man, he was not liking it. Not liking it. Alright guys, let me show you my first fish of the day. There he is. Hit the little ultralight crankbait. Ain't that pretty? Look at the colors on that thing. Alright, let's get you back. See ya. Alright, let's go find us another one. Oh, something bit. Oh, he tried to get it. We'll give him another shot. See if he wants to come back and play. Guess not. There's something. Whoa, that might be a little bass. We hooked us our first little bass. I gotta be easy now. I got 4-pound test line. Throw it on my... Oh, he's not happy. He's not no monster, but I don't want to lose him either. So we're gonna be easy and we're gonna... Oh, he broke me off. No. Broke me off. He might have been a little bigger than I thought he was. Not too much. Maybe he'll jump and throw my little crankbait and it'll float up and I'll get it. Man, that sucks. That was one of my favorite little baits too. Maybe he'll shake that thing out and it will pump up because it will float. Now I believe I just barely had him on the outside of the mouth, so if it'll float up, maybe I'll see it. Wow, that sucks. I'll just tell you, it just sucks. But we'll find us another one. Maybe. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Well, I don't see it floated up yet. But I'll stay back in this area for a little bit and keep looking. I have tied me on. I've been using shad and brim patterns. I don't know if you can see that. This is more of a little crawl pattern. I got more of a little brim pattern on my other rod. I don't really think it matters that much, but today my goal was to kind of represent shad and brim and really get back in these pockets, and I spent a little time out on the main side with no luck, no bites. I didn't get bit till I kind of got up in these little pockets here. Back in the back. Seems to be a lot of bream in here. And then that one bass, and he took my bait. So we're gonna look. I have not seen him jump. He may have slung it out and it float up, and I'll just kind of look around while I'm back here. Maybe I'll find it. Because it will float, and if it comes up, maybe I'll see it. It's pretty shiny. We have a little activity right up here ahead of us, and part of it's going to be ducks or birds. Something was in the water, but I don't see any birds in the water. So let's see, a couple casts up in here. See if there's a fish. There's one. Oh, and he came off. Oh, something else got him. Oh, he's running. Man, there's several of them. Let's get it back in. That's a whole school trying to get my little bait. Here's a bass over here beside me. I see them. They're over here on this side. There's a school. Wow, that's what the noise was. It was a school. All right, I've drifted all in them. I'm gonna have to go on down and come back. We'll fish for them on the way back. There's some more fish. A lot of fish back here. And maybe what these ducks are back here doing. Probably a bunch of bream. They tried to get it when it hit the water. Pretty little old snake right there. I don't know if my camera picked him up. Old banded water snake. He ain't gonna hurt nobody. Just swimming along, doing his thing. Chasing him a bream too. Well, we got something. Boy, he's a monster too. Let me tell you. I'm kind of glad he got off. But he bit. He bit. There we go. And he came off. Man, I saw those fish up by that brush pile. They ran out to see about my little bait and chased it down and bit it. Sure did. There's one. What we got? Bream or bass? Little bass. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Is he gonna stay on or is he gonna... Is he gonna jump? He's not happy. He's not happy. I don't want him to take my little bait. Got him by one hook. There he goes. Catch and release. I figured that was gonna happen if I didn't net him. He had one tiny little treble hook in there. That's okay, we felt him pull. A lot of fun getting bites. Guys, I've been seeing some shad along this bank, this steeper bank over here, and they're about the size of my little bait. That's probably why I'm getting a couple more bites over here. Looks a little more natural to them. Get right up on the bank there. Well, I know that's gonna be a bass up here running these shad. There's one. He grabbed my little bait. Now he ain't big either. He ain't taking any drag. No, wait, that ain't a bass. That ain't a bass. Made a liar out of me. Thought I had a bass. All right. Let's get this little hook right here. Let's get this little hook right here. See if we can get you. There's another one. Ain't they pretty? But I don't think that's what just busted in that school of shad. Now, I'll let this water calm down just a second. I'm gonna see where that school went. They're behind me. We're gonna throw a head. Let that school calm down just a little, and I'm gonna turn around and go back after them. All right. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but that school is right up here ahead of me. Same bunch of shad making waves on the water. And there are fish following them. All right, I'm gonna ease up, cut the motor, and let's see if we can catch one. They're trying to go right across this little point here. Where'd y'all go? Right up here. That's a junior if I ever saw one. Boy, he wanted it. As soon as it hit the water. How we gonna get you loose without getting me a hook? We're gonna do it like easy, easy. I'm gonna turn you loose. There you go. Back where you belong. Well, guys, we're catching some bream. We're not catching as many bass as I hoped. This is a lot deeper bank. It's gonna have some fish. It may still have a bunch of bream, but it should have some fish. There's one. There's one. Hey, that's not a bream. That's not a bream. Easy. I gotta be easy with this one. I haven't seen him except for a big splash. Oh, I don't think he's gonna be huge, but he's way bigger than the bream. If he'll come up and jump, I'll be happy with my 4-pound test line. Easy, don't pull so hard. Get up here. There he comes. I'm gonna try to net him where we could say we caught a bass, put a bass in the boat. We ain't really, these other little juniors, oh, he knows he's hooked now. He don't want to play. Oh, cut it out. I'm gonna turn you loose. I promise I'll turn you loose. There we go. Now we have success for the day. A bass in the boat. Bass in the boat. That makes me happy. Man, I had him with one little tiny hook. One little tiny hook. Alright, that's a little better than our bream. He ain't no monster, but that's 4-pound test line. They all feel big. Thanks, buddy. Grow bigger. All right, guys, I'm gonna quickly show you what I got on now. It's almost the same bait I started with. The other one was just a little bit different. It's a little small Rapala crankbait. I don't know what number, probably like a number 5 or a number 7 or something like that. Little bitty bait, little bitty hooks. This is a bait. I have not modified these hooks. These are right off out of the package. The tournament I fished a week or so ago, I fished some of these same baits, but I changed out my back hook to a little bigger hook. I ended up with 2 of those baits broke off, broke my line, broke my heart. Did not get the fish, so it was a terrible, terrible tournament day. Sometimes that just happens. But so far, I better check my line to make sure he didn't scuff it. Any little scuff on this tiny line and you gotta change it. Oh no, that's great. That don't mean he won't break it, but the line's still good. So we're putting it back out there. Reeling it. Little fish all in this pocket. I'm seeing them on my screen. I'm seeing activity. There's shad back in here. And finally got us a bass. And guys, I'm probably not going to actually go out of this pocket, but I am coming to the kind of the edge of it. And I tangled up my stuff. All these little treble hooks, it's easy to do. All right, let's straighten on out. There we go. And as I get to this last point before this opens back up into this bigger area, I'm gonna cut back across. But I want to kind of work this bank. Yep, there was fish right there. As soon as I threw on top of them, and they darted off. So there's one. Oh no! He grabbed it and he was there for a minute. So there are fish in this pocket. They seem to be getting a little bit active. I don't have a lot of time left. And I'd hope to get a couple more in before I have to leave. Got a leaf, I believe. Got something tangled up here. Guys, sometimes in the fall, these back areas like this, you'll have a group of bass. They may not be big ones, but you'll have a whole school sometimes stop on a brush pile or a big rock, and there's something. Oh, it came off. But they will congregate in an area, and with the shad that are running back and forth, running these banks, they'll wait on a cover, beside a cover or structure, and when those shad come by, they're already in position to ambush them. That's why we fishermen fish these brush piles and rock piles and ditches. These bass will set up there, and they'll wait, especially in the fall, because these shad are on the move. In the same breath, you also have wolf packs, little wolf packs of bass. There might be 15, 20. Hey, Mr. Turtle. That will just stay on the move, running the banks. And they intersect with these shad and schools of bream and just feed like crazy when they come across them. If you ever see activity on the bank, make sure you go throw around it or in it. Try not to spook them, because they're definitely feeding at that point. I know this video is a little different than what I usually do, running this back camera. Just wanted to do something a little different, and just wanted to get out here and throw some little stuff and get bites, and I've done that. So, but I'd like to put a couple bigger ones in the boat. I almost want to go back. I think I will. I'm going to go back down the other side, because I've only got a few minutes left, maybe 20, 30 minutes left, and I'm going to have to head out. I want to put another fish in the boat. And I know there was fish over here when I came in, and I missed a couple. Yeah, a lot of fish on my screen. And there was a big school right there. Oh my goodness. I need to get slowed down without scaring them. See if I can see where they went. There they are, right there. There they are. I may catch a bass yet. I know there's some in the area now. They showed them. These are bigger shad. And they chasing bait now. I don't know where they went, but those were bigger shad, and they were definitely being chased after. Oh, they're on the bank. Now I know. They may be keeping them pushed up over here and not letting them escape, and push them up shallow. They got nowhere to run except out on the bank. Something got it, or hit it. Just hit it. He didn't eat it. Man. Put it back in there. All right, I'm gonna change colors. Give them something different to look at for a minute. I know I can get bit on that. I just don't know if this school's gonna bite on it or not. This one's a tad bigger, and it runs deeper. I think that's a school of shad over here. Yes, it was a school of shad. Try to get down below them, hit one of them bass in the mouth. Didn't do it. There's a bass, followed it all the way back to the boat, didn't eat it. Guess he wasn't that hungry. Man, I'm glad I did not get bit right there. Don't you guys look, my hooks are tangled together. That's when you don't want to get bit. That's a bad drawback about these little stock hooks on these baits. They're not just perfect. I'll just say that. They should not touch each other. They should be separated a little bit further apart, or maybe even go with a single treble hook on the back or something. Oh, behind me. Come on, that's not fair. As soon as I left. Soon as I left, the bass hit that school. Man, they're killing me. They're just killing me. Something hit it. Well guys, that's gonna wind it up for today. I didn't have a lot of time to hang out here today, but I wanted to get out for a little while and get some bites, so I brought the little stuff and got some bites, put some in the boat. Not a 20 fish day or a 30 fish day like we would hope for all the time, but it was fun. It's so good to get out on the water. If you ever just want to get out and relax and mess around and just get bit by whatever, give the little stuff a try. Ultralight, light line, little cranks. You can also get little topwater. You might want to experiment with modifying your hooks. Sometimes I take my front treble off of these little crankbaits and put an oversize on the back. Same way with my topwater. They make a really small version of the hula popper, which you can throw ultralight. They make a fly rod hula popper you can throw ultralight. All kinds of crankbaits, all kinds of little jigs. I don't like the jigs as much, you know, because I don't seem like I have a good hookup ratio with single hook jigs like a crappie, you know, crappie jig or something like that, or with bass, because I really can't set the hook. The little treble hooks, they kind of do their own deal. If a bass gets it in his mouth, he's hooked. What you don't want to, you hope he doesn't engulf the bait the whole way in and cut your line, but sometimes it happens, as it happened earlier today. Well, I'm not sure how that fish, I think I barely had him. He gave a big head shake and I had too much tension on him and lost him. But been a pretty fun afternoon, and I'm gonna have to wind it up. We'll get back out here and do another short afternoon. I'm sure my work's changing somewhat. I'm gonna have some afternoons. I may get to do some night fishing before this year's over. We'll see. Thanks for watching. You guys are great. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. Hit the like button. It helps YouTube share me with other places, grows my channel. It's much appreciated, as of each and every one of you are much appreciated. And I think I did already announce it a week or so ago. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna have a giveaway. We're gonna give away 1,000 worms, 1,000 plastic worms, different sizes. So help me out with that. Let's get that up to 1,000. We don't have but We were under 200 to go, 100 and, I forget now, 75 to go maybe, 70, something like that. And we're gonna give away 1,000 plastic worms of all different sizes. And that's gonna be cool. Somebody's gonna get them a handful of baits that'll last them a while. You guys stay safe on the water. I am out of here.